You might not realize it, but someone has been carrying the memory of your kindness with them for a long time. Your guardian angels have a message for you. They've always known you have a heart of gold, and now they can't help but show it in the most heartfelt way. The angels say, it wasn't a grand gesture or something flashy. It was simply the way you were there, how you listened, how you helped without being asked. You did what you felt was right, and then you moved on. But for them, it meant everything. And maybe you've forgotten that moment entirely. That's how natural it is for you to be kind. You didn't keep score. You didn't wait for a thank you. You just gave. But imagine for a second, what if that one moment was the turning point in someone's life? What if your quiet act of care was the thing that pulled someone back from the edge? Have you ever felt like your smallest gesture wasn't enough? Like showing up, offering a kind word, or simply listening didn't make a difference? It did, more than you know. Your guardian angels want you to understand that it's not about how big the gesture is, it's about the intention behind it, the love, the sincerity, and you have that in abundance. The universe and your guardian angels are nudging you now to see this. They want you to understand that your light has been shining more brightly than you think. You may feel overlooked at times, like your efforts disappear into the background of everyone else's lives. But there's someone who sees it all. Someone who remembers the moment your kindness pulled them out of a dark place. They haven't forgotten you. In fact, they've been trying to find a way to express what your presence meant to them. It's taken them time to figure out how to say it, because how do you thank someone who saved you without even realizing it? They've gone over the moment again and again in their mind, wondering if you knew what you did for them, wondering if you ever felt the weight of their silent gratitude. They've considered reaching out, but the words never seemed quite enough. So instead, they turned inward. They let the feelings swell until they spilled out in the only way they knew how. That's on paper, through lines of raw emotion that tried to capture even a fraction of what you gave them. It might have felt awkward for them, maybe even strange, but it was honest. And more than that, it was necessary. That poem was their soul reaching out to you. So they wrote about it. I repeat, they've always known you have a heart of gold, and now they can't help but show it in the most heartfelt way. Yes, someone has written about you, not in a message or a letter, but in a poem. And no, they're not a poet, not really. They probably never thought they'd write one, but something about you stirred up a part of them that needed to speak. The only way they could express it was to turn their feelings into lines and verses, even if they stumbled through the process. Because when someone sees goodness that pure, when they witness a heart like yours, they're moved to do something. And for them, it was this. It might not be published or shared publicly, but the words were real, and they were about you. Can you imagine what that must feel like? To be the quiet force behind someone's healing, to inspire someone to express their gratitude in a way they never have before. That's not ordinary, that's extraordinary, and yet it's something you managed to do just by being yourself, without expectation, without an audience. Take a moment to really let that sink in. Someone sat down and put pen to paper because of you, because of the peace you brought into their life. You moved them, not with big declarations or sweeping promises, but with the soft power of presence, with compassion so genuine it stirred their spirit. That is rare, that is beautiful, and it says so much about the kind of soul you have. That's how deep of an impact you've had. This message isn't just about a poem though, it's about a reminder. A reminder that when you think your efforts are small or unnoticed, you're wrong. You've probably grown so used to being strong for others that you forget how deeply you've touched them. But strength doesn't always look loud or visible. It looks like quiet consistency, like love that shows up without needing credit. That's what you've been offering all along. And even when it felt like no one noticed, someone did. Someone always does. Can you recall a time when you smiled at someone who seemed down, or offered a few words of encouragement that you brushed off as no big deal? Those moments have a ripple effect. You may never see where they lead, but your guardian angels do. They've seen the way your light has softened heavy hearts, even when you didn't know it. That's why they're reminding you now. Your goodness carries further than you think. When you think your kindness doesn't echo, it does. Loudly, quietly, in ways you can't always see. You've lit a path for others just by being yourself. Even on your hardest days, when you felt like giving up, you still offered light. And someone saw it. Someone needed it. You need to know this because life can sometimes feel like a series of endless questions. Am I doing enough? Do I matter? Is anyone really paying attention? This is your answer. Yes, you do. Yes, you are. Your guardian angels want you to keep going. Keep being you. Even if the world doesn't always clap, someone out there is silently carrying your words, your actions, and your love with them. That's why they had to put it into a poem. It was their way of saying thank you, of honoring what you've unknowingly given them. So don't dim your light. The universe is behind you. Your angels are beside you, and your story and impact are already being written into the hearts of others. Let this be your reminder, not just today, but whenever doubt creeps in. You are not invisible. You are not ordinary. You are the quiet miracle in someone's story. You are the reason someone believed in goodness again. And even if they never get the chance to tell you face to face, the universe will keep finding ways to let you know you matter more than you think. Your guardian angels are proud of you. They're always watching, always guiding, and always sending small signs to remind you of your worth. The poem, it was just one of those signs, a whisper from the universe to say, thank you for being exactly who you are. Keep going. Your light is needed, and your story is far from over. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, remind them that even the smallest acts of kindness can echo in eternity, touching hearts and changing lives in ways they may never see. Help them feel the deep impact of their quiet strength and selfless love. May they recognize that their light is not only seen but cherished by those they've unknowingly lifted. Amen. Let that truth settle into you. Let it strengthen you. You are more than enough. Type 1010 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?